The first time she saw him asleep in his car, she almost fired him. It was just before sunrise in the company parking lot, and the man everyone knew as the dependable maintenance supervisor was curled up in the driver's seat with a little pink backpack resting beside him. What looked like carelessness was actually exhaustion. What looked like failure was the weight of a promise. By the end of the next 24 hours, one unexpected, drunken night would tear down every wall between a powerful CEO and a struggling single father, changing both of their lives forever in ways neither of them could have imagined. Before we continue, if you believe that kindness can change lives and that everyone deserves a second chance, please take a moment to like this video, comment where you're watching from, share this story with someone who needs hope today, and subscribe to Kindness Space for more emotional stories that remind us how powerful compassion can truly be. Emma Lawson had spent years building one of the city's fastest-growing design companies. She was respected, feared, and admired because she demanded excellence from everyone around her, including herself. Employees described her as brilliant but distant. Success had become the only language she understood after years of heartbreak and sacrifice. She believed emotions complicated business, and she never allowed personal lives to interfere with professional responsibilities. Every decision she made was based on discipline, not sympathy. That philosophy had helped her build an empire, but it had also left her painfully alone. Daniel Carter was one of the quiet employees most executives rarely noticed. Every morning he arrived before everyone else and left long after sunset. His coworkers assumed he was simply hardworking, but none of them knew that every extra hour meant another meal, another school supply, or another doctor visit for his 7-year-old daughter, Lily. After losing his wife during childbirth complications years earlier, Daniel had become both father and mother. Every bedtime story, every scraped knee, every school project, every nightmare belonged only to him. His world revolved around a little girl who believed her father could fix anything, even when his own heart was breaking. Life became harder when Lily was diagnosed with a medical condition requiring expensive treatment. Insurance covered only part of the costs, and the unpaid bills kept growing. Daniel secretly slept in his aging car several nights each week because he worked multiple jobs across the city instead of wasting money driving back and forth. He wanted Lily to keep their tiny apartment because it was the only stable home she remembered. Every sacrifice he made was invisible to everyone around him. Emma first noticed Daniel after receiving complaints that he looked exhausted during meetings. Determined to maintain her company's reputation, she planned to confront him personally. Instead, she found him asleep in the parking lot beside that tiny pink backpack. Inside were Lily's drawings, a lunchbox, and a handwritten note thanking her dad for always making her smile. Emma quietly closed the backpack and walked away without saying a word, confused by the emotions she suddenly felt. Days later, the company celebrated landing its biggest contract. The office transformed into music, laughter, and flowing drinks. Emma rarely attended parties, but investors insisted she make an appearance. Daniel stayed only because leaving early might appear disrespectful. For one evening, everyone tried forgetting deadlines and responsibilities. Emma drank far more than she intended, something she had not done in years. Beneath her polished confidence lived loneliness she had buried under endless work.